it is Mary. You like us a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. And thank you guys for tuning in. Today we are going to be, I don't know why I'm smiling so much because this is actually supposed to be a sad video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is.
It's good news, but also it's a little, it's Shanquella. We're going to talk about the Shanquella Robinson updates because we want to continue to post about it to keep this story alive. And make sure that these people do the right thing by Shanquella and her family.
Yeah.
I think we just, Dejanay, I think they have arrested her.
No. This is what we kept on hearing, that Dejanay has been, arrest warrant was out, and then it was for Dejanay Jackson. I didn't want to come on and say something because I was hearing like different reports, which is fine. But I'm happy that the arrest warrant has occurred. I really want to say that, yesterday I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I had a really hard night. But one of the things that kept me up was for some reason, I kept on thinking about Shanquella.
Yeah.
And her last moments, And it's like, I am an empath.
Yeah.
It was, and I don't know how this was going on, but it was like, my mind was putting myself in her place.
Yeah.
Like last night, and I wasn't able to sleep all night.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about how betrayed she must have felt.
In that moment.
I'm being woken up naked, right? And she sleeps naked. That's what her mom said. So, and a lot of people sleep naked. A lot of people sleep, yeah. Anyway, she was woken up, right? For someone to come and fight her, attack her. It wasn't even a fight. For someone to just like have her death in front of them, like that's what they had in their eyes. When you see, and I still haven't watched the video, I just see the images.
Yeah.
Like the still photos.
Right.
But I still refuse to see the image. But there's one image where she's just kind of sitting like a rag doll, and it kept on playing in my mind last night. And in that moment when she's sitting there and her legs are out like that and her feet are turned like this, in that moment looking at her, I felt that she had already passed or was very close to passing, like maybe 2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because
they said she was dead at noon.
The maid found her body at noon.
And Nassaro said he came at 2:30, so she was already dead and cold when he decided to pack her
Nasir.
Yeah.
He got there at 2:30. Right. And he said that the doctor or the nurse showed him. Nasir Wiggins is the other friend who came late. It was his birthday that they were supposed to celebrate. But I want to go back to this point, which all of them are lying. Every single last one of these
I even feel like the Mexican government is also lying.
Yeah.
I think
that's
what
the government, but I feel that the doctor
and the nurse.
Or the nurse, whoever was there, whatever health professional was there, the doctor or the nurse, the cops, right, all of those reports, I'm not even paying attention to them. I'm looking at the autopsy that says that she died 15 minutes after those traumas that she went through.
Yeah.
And looking at her, just the way she was sitting, I felt like with that, atlas luxation, with the spinal trauma, I just felt that, that she was already dead. Like what it seems that happened to her really was a beheading. Except for the fact that the skin had not, been detached. But that's what it was. That's really what it was.
Yeah.
And that's how it felt like last night. It was just like, I just felt like when that happened, she was already gone. And it's like just the way she was slumped over, and then her unwillingness to fight, to fight back. Because she's looking at these people who she has paid for their trifling, ungrateful, evil,
ratchet ass
to come to this villa.
Oh, and too broke to pay for their own stuff.
Yeah.
Let's start there as well.
And then to see that her best friend,
Nassaro.
that's the Khalid. Oh, Khalid is the best friend. Khalid Cook. He's the best friend. Having his video out and taping this whole thing.
He was the one taping to say, why aren't you gonna fight back?
He was the one videotaping. He was one of the ones videotaping.
You have got to be kidding me. That's so...
yeah,
wow.
According to Nasir, he wasn't there. He came after the fact.
Do I believe you? No.
No. Well, he got there at 2:30. Whatever itinerary he was trying to show, he said he got there at 2:30. The maid, though, said she found the body at 12. She allegedly found the body at 12, right?
And she had no call friends, didn't she?
Because in the last video we did on Shanquella, I talked about the medical part of it. Like what this doctor or a nurse or healthcare personnel that came to the bed and all the stuff they said they did, I questioned that.
Right.
If you go back to that video, the last video we did on that, you'll see that. Like just from a medical point of view.
Right.
How that he just doesn't add up at all. As he just doesn't add up. And then the maid says when she found her body, she went looking and found the friends. They were out somewhere.
So she had to go find the friends, let them know that, hey, your friend, she dead and she cold.
Yeah.
So I get, what was it, metamorphosis has probably started to set in. Because if they say that, it starts almost automatically.
Right.
You get really cold and it gets hard.
Right, she said that she started...
and it gets very stiff.
Yeah. And that's how the maid said that it has started to get stiff. So it's all of those things. And so for me, while I am happy that they have done the arrest warrant, I question why it's only one person, because I feel like all of them should be extradited to Mexico.
I don't think we talked about this. We said we don't think it should be in Mexico.
I would love, though, yes, if they can do it here.
Because you can't really trust the Mexican people. Not the Mexican people, but you can't trust what they're doing over there.
Because I feel like a lot of stuff that has gone on already.
They stole money from her suitcase.
Yeah,
I think they would have paid them off. They paid off the doctor and they paid off the nurse. Because the thing is, they said that they tried to take her vitals, they could not.
Yeah.
You said because of her blood pressure or something.
IV. They tried to start an IV, they could not.
Exactly.
They only took the vitals once.
Exactly. But they tried to do the IV and they couldn't. You said with the blood pressure they should have been able to.
If she had a blood pressure.
Yes. So you were saying that you think she might have been dead. Because that's the only way they would not have been able to do it.
You guys have to go back and look at that tape that we did prior to this one.
But that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking they have been paid off. So I'm not saying you can't trust Mexican people. I'm just saying that you can't trust them over there.
You can't,
because they might just pay them off and all this stuff and everything. And there are briberies in other countries. Just like there's briberies in America. Yeah. It's just not as out open. It's more easy to do it in other countries.
Yeah.
But I think they can't be trusted.
Exactly.
I think they need to try them in America
as
well. Maybe both so they can get double time.
All of them.
Yeah, every single last one of them, they're all guilty. I think they all planned this. And then I also feel like...
And then I heard that Nasir Wiggins, he actually has been questioned by the FBI.
And then he lied or something?
He is questioned by the FBI. And he might be the one to actually... Because maybe he's feeling like, well, I came at the end after this whole thing happened. But the thing is, your story doesn't add up.
No.
You obviously went along with it, so you also get that time. And if you went and you FBI picked you up and you lied to them, then you could be tried here and get time just for lying to the FBI.
Yeah.
So, his mom was interviewed by someone in a series, mom, and she said that he was talked to by the FBI, and her son has nothing to do with anything, and they all need to come forward because they're trying to set him up or something. So it seems like there's some kind of disarray. That's the good news in it. But I am still a little tentative in saying woo, because until I'm seeing some people in cuffs, I see them in cuffs, they're in front of a judge or a jury, we just have to keep on talking about it. And thank you to the content creators, you were saying, just them keeping it going, because it's as if we're like holding a vigil for her. Yeah. The more we talk about it, it's like this continuous vigil that we're holding for Shanquella, so that she can get justice.
I just don't think it's nothing to celebrate yet, because they have not started the trial. They have not given her time yet. Yeah. The other people have not been arrested yet. The other people have not been arrested yet. So I don't think it's anything to applaud. I feel like she's just been arrested. Pressure. What if the Mexican government say that, this is a whatever crime, you're not going to do anything, you get probation, maybe you go to jail for a year. Well, we applaud it for. I feel like there's so much work that still needs to be done. And all those people need to be arrested. I heard somebody's on the run. And even, I can't remember, it was some news channel said they went looking all over South Carolina or something, looking for
North
them.
Carolina,
so they couldn't find them and stuff.
They're no longer at the places where they
reside.
Right, they're not their residents. So obviously they're hiding out. And that's the thing, you guys had nothing to hide, you had nothing to do with it. Why don't you just come forward and tell your part?
Yeah, that's what
But the thing is, just the fact that you were there. You were there, did not do anything. You did not intervene. I didn't hear anybody's voice intervening.
But also the mom actually had
saw the video.
Yeah.
Did you hear anyone intervening and saying, stop, this is awful,
I didn't hear anybody intervening.
Yeah.
I really just saw her swing that naked girl around like she was a rag doll. It was really...
Because she had already beheaded her.
But the mom actually came out and
she had already beheaded her, and that's why she was able to just swing her around, and she was just, that still photo I saw, the way she was sitting, the deed was done.
But also the mom came out and she said the way that she said she actually found out via the internet that they had actually had a fight in Mexico. Yeah. The mom said she came out and she heard that.
Because apparently when they were doing it, maybe they were live streaming, sending it to other people.
It's almost like they're fighting Shanquella.
And so she's like, it's just, this whole thing.
She paid for your trips, and you go and fight her. Like that is just not. That's the epitome of ghetto behavior.
It's evil. It's monstrous.
It's so uncivilized. It's just the epitome of uncivilization.
Jealousy. It is greed.
It's disgusting.
It is wanting something that somebody else has that you don't want to go work for. She was a worker bee. Yeah. She was a worker bee. Whatever she has, she worked for.
And she had a heart of gold.
Yeah.
You spent all that money for you guys just for her to go and walk into her death.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Just the jealousy. The jealousy of, they may have even been jealous because she was in the bigger room. She had the master room. Why shouldn't she have the master suite? She's the one who paid for it. And I just feel like Khalil, this best friend, set her up completely. Because a lot of these people were his friends. That she wasn't, yes, they went to the same school, but she wasn't as familiar with them as he was.
I would say birds of a feather flock together, and that's what a lot about
and it was just
those
jealousy.
Are your friends.
It's a jealousy.
So he probably was jealous of her as well.
I saw a video of him. She was talking to him, and even when he was talking to her, he couldn't really look at her and hear her eye. He was just the way he was just turning and swiveling in his chair. I'm just he just gave that really jealous energy. But we want to keep this vigil on for her. They're having a rally, I think, in North Carolina tomorrow on the 10th. So if you guys are over there, please join them. We're here in Tanzania.
So we can go, but we are showing support here. If you're a content creator, you're watching, please continue to showcase the story. Even if you made 6 videos, it don't matter.
Yes.
She needs justice, and these savages need to be put in jail.
That's what they are.
They need to be put in jail, and we need to continue to make content about it until they have been arrested. This is not something that we're going to sleep on. This is not just a trending story for right now. This is somebody's life. This is somebody's daughter.
Sleep last night. I could not sleep last night.
Like, she was a human being, and these people took advantage of her, murdered her naked, disgraced her, and just did not give a damn. And they need to be put underneath the jail.
I wonder who else they've done this to.
So let's have our own vigil. We need to have our own vigil online and continue to talk about this story. It doesn't matter. And listen, if y'all have made 3, 5, 6, 7, it don't matter. We still need to continue to make content. They need to all be put to jail. Because this could happen to anybody. It could be one of your friends who's very jealous of you. Like, this is just a story that we all need to just take heed to and listen to. And really watch who the hell we hang out with. Energy is very important, and when you have gut feelings about something, you need to watch that, and you need to see who are your friends, because it could be the person that you're sleeping with who go and stab you in the back, and it could be the friend that you have been saying, oh, this is my friend for 15 years that it might want to murder you. It could have been any one of us. Any one of us.
It's definitely a wake-up call, especially for you. Like, I think about you. Like, you know.
There were so many times
like, you're just so like, like, you just have that, like, a naivete, just that, see the best in people.
But so I had a couple of friends in college where I could have been a Shanquella. You know, like, there were some people that when I look back, like, I'm not really friends with anybody from college. We have maybe 1 or 2 friends. But when I look back at some of the people that I was hanging around with at the time, I could totally have seen myself being in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? I had one friend.
When you're young, also, that's how, you have this optimism, this naivety about life and about people. So it's definitely, and it's sad that this had to happen to warn others, but our condolences still with the mom, Miss Salamandra, the father, with her sister, her family. Yes. And we will keep this vigil going, and I know all the other content creators doing an excellent job. Any news, they're on it. Any news, they are on it. And I just want to you have to keep it going until we get justice for her, for Shanquella.
Yes, but it's Mary. And you guys give us a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below. And thank you guys for tuning in. And please show your support for the whole Shanquella thing. And if there's a GoFundMe that's going on, please donate to that. Go to North Carolina, go to the rally and everything. Like, share, subscribe to any video that's about Shanquella. Let's keep this fire going.
Yes.
So yes, y'all. Bye.